Good morning and welcome back. I'm Olivia Vidal. Let's get over to meteorologist Hannah Gard for our Weather Authority forecast. Hannah, some storms maybe, but hot no less.
Yeah, very summer-like pattern today, and that's where we've been the past couple of days, so we'll run it back again. We do have mostly clear skies out there right now with lots of sunshine. That hot sun is going to make those feels like temperatures really hike up today, similar to yesterday as well. Once we get to 87, notice it's feeling like 96. That bottom number there is the heat index. That's what it feels like to our body. That combination of humidity and heat makes it feel even hotter. So once we get to 90, that's when we're starting to feel like low triple digits. And you got to make sure you're taking those heat precautions, staying hydrated, taking breaks if you can from the sun and the heat, and put that sunscreen on today. It's going to be doing work. We do have the storm chances in the afternoon. Once again, this is very summer-like pattern. We get the lake and sea breeze collision firing up, and we got to watch for those scattered showers and storms. By the time we get to about 1 to 2 is typically when we'll see some of those stronger storms popping up. And then into the evening, things clear out and we'll fall to the upper 70s. Feels like temperatures feeling much better as the sun sets. Memorial Day, hot and humid. We do have a storm chance, but this will be a little bit different than the storms that we're seeing today and that we saw yesterday, where it's not so much the lake sea breeze collision. I do think we could see a little bit of that, but we're going to have waves of storms coming from Texas. That's what we're going to be tracking. So it's going to be very hot, 92. I think a lot of the day we will be in the clear for Memorial Day as well, but we'll have to watch for those storms. This morning we're seeing a little bit of shower activity down to the south, places near Galliano, seeing a little bit of rain. It's upper 70s, low 80s right now to the south. We're seeing low 70s to the north. It actually feels a little bit better up there where we're not getting that straight southerly flow off the warmer waters. But here's the storm system up to the north. We've seen severe weather traveling way north of us over the past couple of days, but we're going to see that severe threat coming farther and farther south by the time we get to Monday and Tuesday. The threat right now, level 3 out of 5 for places in Texas and Oklahoma. Tomorrow, it shifts to centered over central Texas, northern Louisiana, and we're just on the cutoff Monday for that level 1 out of 5 risk for severe storms. And then Tuesday, we are included in that severe weather threat as these storm complexes get closer to us. We'll play this out on the modeling so you can see how this really plays out. Today, scattered showers, pop-up storms in the afternoon. They're between the lake and the sea breeze. That is the lake sea breeze collision. And then you'll see the storms build off of the winds that they create called outflows into the evening. We could see a stronger storm or two with gusty winds, lightning. You want to make sure you have the Fox 8 weather app so you can get those lightning notifications. And then late overnight, most of the storms will be north of us. Tomorrow, I'm seeing a little bit of scattered shower activity, but you have these waves of storms coming by. That's the storm complex that's going to form over Texas and drop across Louisiana. The question is the timing on this, because this model is showing around 9 to 10. We have that wave of storms coming through for Memorial Day. There's other models that don't have this coming through until Tuesday morning, and it's a big difference in the timing. So what you want to do is in the morning, each day through this week, check in on the forecast. We should see the storm complex starting to form way west of us, and the model has a better grasp on it once it exists. So you want to kind of check in each day for what those storm threats are going to be. And we're giving you the first alert right now, so you know to check in that severe weather potential, damaging winds, hail, tornadoes, and we could see some flooding rain. Now in the extended forecast, I do think we could see some milder air by Saturday. But Tuesday through Friday is the main focus for those storm chances. You can see why. We have a lot of moisture. We'll have this low coming in the upper levels with the surface cold front, but it doesn't really get to us until Friday. So that's why you're going to see multiple rounds of storms. And then I do see a little bit drier air getting to us by the start of next weekend. That will be a little bit of a better feel, and our temperatures will go from above normal in the low 90s down to the mid 80s with the rain chances. Then we'll get to below normal for the start of next weekend. There will be some light at the end of the tunnel, but first we got to make it through this kind of stormier pattern. And again, just want to hammer it in. You got to check the forecast every day. This is a tough weather forecast for us, timing wise. And we want to tell you, I know people want to know, when will this be at my house? On Monday. It's just tough when you have these storm complexes, but day of, we get a better view of it. I do think today, Memorial Day, most of the day will be dry. It might even be wetter today than tomorrow, so that's the good news.
We know a lot of people are spending time outside at the pool. Maybe they're at the beach, or maybe they want to take the boat out and do some fishing.
Yep.
But you want to make sure people keep their eye in the sky because lightning could be an issue.
Yeah, it's good to have the Fox 8 weather app. I have it on my phone. We were at the pool yesterday, and you'll get the notifications for how far away that is. So if you get within a 5-mile radius, you want to head inside, especially if you're hearing that thunder. But a lot of the area won't see those pop-up storms, and we'll have plenty of time outside.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Hannah.